Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In this video, I'll show you how to make a short boubou dress with side ruffle, just like this one you're seeing on the screen. If that's what you're interested in, please keep on watching this video. So first thing I did was to fold my fabric into two. As you can see, I'll be using this lovely fabric for this tutorial, and I folded it into two, and I'm going to mark my shoulder measurement, my shoulder line on the point with a straight line. And after doing that, from the center I'm going to mark 3 inches on that point. I'm going to mark it again, and I'll mark same 3 inches, and then I'll just connect this points with my straight ruler. This 3 inches I marked is going to serve as my button placket. As you can see, that shirt has a button in front. So after that, I'll just mark my bust line measurement, which is 8 inches, and I'll just mark the full length of this dress. Okay, I'm going to connect this point on the bust line. I'll just connect it to the straight line, and I'm going to do the same on the full length. Okay, the next thing I want to do is to mark my shoulder measurement, which is 7 inches, and on that shoulder line I'll mark my neck width 3 inches and a neck depth of 2.5 inches, and I'll just connect that with my curved ruler. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to decide how long I want the sleeve of this dress to be. So from the shoulder line, the shoulder measurement I marked, I'm going to extend the sleeve by 9 inches. Remember that this sleeve is going to have a ruffle. So this one I marked 9 inches, and I'm still going to add a ruffle of about 4 inches. So you decide how long you want your sleeve to be, because you are cutting both the dress and the sleeve together. So on the point I marked 1 inch downwards for my shoulder slope, and I'm just connecting that to the neck width that I have, and I'm going to mark that measurement on that point where I extended my sleeve length. I'm going to mark it down to the hemline of this dress, as you can see right here. After doing that, I'll just go ahead and cut out the front pattern. This is the front pattern we are cutting. So right here I have the front pattern ready. The next thing I want to do is to cut out the back. To do that, I'll fold my 3 inches button placket inwards, and then I'll use this same fabric to cut out the back. So I'll just place the front like this with the placket folded inward, and I'll place it on a fresh fabric. Make sure I align everything on the shoulder and on the full length and on the center, and I'm going to cut out for the back. So guys, I have the front now, and I also have the back. I'm going to mark a neck width of 3 inches for the back, just like I marked for the front, and I'm going to mark a neck depth of 1 inch for the back, and I'll just use my curved ruler to connect the point. And after doing that, I'll just go ahead and cut it out with my scissors, and that is the back pattern ready. Okay, I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to modify the front panel. So I'm going to extend the neck width to the bottom placket, and I will just cut it out. Okay, after cutting out the neck, I'll just slit the front into two. After doing that, I'm going to notch the point for the bottom placket on the upper and the lower part, and after that is done, I have the two panels for the front, and I'm going to fold this and fold it again and stitch the bottom placket like this on the two sides. Okay, I'll do that to the two patterns, and I'll come back and show you. So guys, the bottom placket has been stitched, as you can see, for the both sides of the front. I have stitched in the bottom placket. You see how neat it looks. So this is the back panel. I'm going to place the front on it, making sure that the shoulder aligns, the neckline aligns, and everything aligns. And I'm going to place it right sides facing each other, and I'll stitch on the shoulder line. I'm going to do the same to the other side of the dress as well. And I'm going to leave the side open. I'm going to tell you why you should leave the side open very soon, okay? So this is the dress. I have attached it on the shoulder line, okay? Remember I said you leave the side open. It's still open right here. I'm going to show you in a bit, but this is the center front with the button placket, and this is the side. As you can see, it's still open just like I said, okay? So the next thing I want to do is to take my measuring tape, and I'm going to measure on the side from the beginning to the end, or from where I want the ruffle to start to where I want it to stop, okay? So I'm going to take the entire measurement of the point I want to attach the ruffle, and now I have 60 inches. I'm going to continue measuring, and at the end of the day I got 64 inches for the sides. So I'll be using this beautiful polka dot black and white fabric for the side ruffle as well as the neck collar for the shirt. So I will just open this up, and I'm going to mark out the point I need for the ruffle. Remember I said I want my ruffle to be 4 inches. As you can see, I'm marking out 5 inches right here because I will use half an inch to hem this ruffle when I attach it, and I'll use half an inch to attach this to the main fabric, okay? So I'm just marking out 5 inches. I'm going to mark that to the end, and I'm going to cut it out, okay? So what I did was, after I measured the side of the measurement I have on the side, you can decide to multiply that by 1.5 or 2 inches. It depends on how full you want your side ruffle to be, okay? For mine, I multiplied it by 2, okay? And that is what I'm going to be attaching on the side, because you know we are going to make the side either pleats or gathers, okay? So after marking my 5 inches, I will just cut this out. So once I'm done cutting, this is what I have. This is 5 inches. I'm going to measure the length so you see what I have. Remember, for my dress I have 64 inches on the side. I multiplied that by 2, and that is what I cut for each of the sides of the dress. Okay guys, so I cut out this pattern for the collar. I have a video, a detailed tutorial on how to make a shirt collar, and if you've not seen that video, I'm going to link it in the description, okay? So you can go ahead and watch that. So now I'm going to attach the collar to the neckline of the dress. I'm going to open the collar, and I'll put the dress in between the neckline of the dress, in between the collar, and I'll stitch that. Now I'm going to attach the ruffle to the side. This thing you see here is the side of the dress. I'll just place the pieces I'm using for the ruffle right sides facing the main fabric, and I'm going to pleat it. At this point, you can decide however you want your ruffle to be. You can pleat it, you can gather it, it just depends on how you want it to be. But first, make sure you hem the side of your ruffle, okay? So here I have attached my collar to the shirt. You can see it looks so beautiful and gorgeous and very, very neatly attached. You can see how the seam looks right here, okay? And I've also attached the ruffle to the side. I did mine by pleating it. Like I said, you can do gathers, you can decide whatever you want for the side ruffle, okay? But I did mine, I did pleat. What I want to do is to fold the wrong side. Okay, so this is the wrong side, and I pushed the ruffle inside. As you can see, you're going to make sure that your ruffle is well placed on the inside of your fabric, okay? Just the way you see mine looking, this is how you want yours to look, okay? After that, you're going to decide how wide you want your armhole to be. You know the armhole is not supposed to be tight. For mine, from the shoulder I marked out 9 inches, and that's going to be my armhole opening, and I just marked that measurement down to the hemline. From that point, I'm just going to stitch down to the hemline. I'm going to do the same thing for the side. So guys, after doing that, this is what I have. Our shirt is almost ready. You can see it's looking very, very beautiful and gorgeous. So I have attached the two side ruffles to this dress. The next thing I want to do is to use this fabric and make a button just like the one you're seeing on the screen, and I'm going to attach it to the dress. Okay, and that's basically what I have left for this dress. Okay, so that's how it you can make a boubou kaftan dress with side ruffle. So I decided to show you the ruffle properly. When you open it from the inside, you see how it's looking very neat. In case you're wearing it and then the breeze blows and open it up, it's still looking very good. Okay, so guys, I decided to throw this on to show you how it looks on me, even though I haven't attached the button. I love this dress, it's very beautiful and comfy. But then again, I feel like this white fabric I used is a little bit too much for this Ankara. What do you think? Do you think it fits perfectly, or you think I should have used another color to combine this Ankara piece? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you again next time, do have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are watching this video from. Until next time, kiss kiss. Bye.